The statue is a striking sight. Even stranger, looking closer, you notice the statue's clerical garb, so similar to that worn by the ghostly priests bonded to the Isle, an unlikely coincidence. Nothing happens. The hymn twines around the effigy like a fine thread. God, winged keeper, song doth bid you break. The priest shall scry the demon's lies, the chains await their captive. From stone to dust, from stone to dust.
Like a charm.
The priest has scried the demon's lies. The priest has scried the demon's lies. The priest has scried...
Quite right. Do seek my counsel. I highly recommend it.
Oh, it's not working! There's something to this I'm not seeing. Nothing. There's got to be more to it.
The spirit of a young robed man paces the chamber anxiously.
Did my order send you? To cure the child? Some form of demon seized her and nested inside her mind. She cannot speak or move. We did what we could to help, but we could not risk provoking the beast within. We can find her here, until a way to safely remove the demon could be found. It was my duty to watch over her, but I was never relieved of that duty. She has no family that we know of. All she had was a pet cat. That poor girl's life is drifting past her, thanks to that demon. Her cell is just over there. I can let you in, but are you sure you can help her? What are you going to do? Some of the best minds in Rivellon couldn't help this girl. But nobody else is coming to help, are they? I'll let you in, but promise me one thing. Whatever happens, take her away from this place. Far away.
The spirit can't help but smile.
I knew you had good in you. The moment I laid eyes on you. Come, I'll let you in. Take good care of her. Bring her somewhere peaceful. Don't disturb the demon within her.
I won't let anyone hurt my mistress anymore. Mistress saved me when I was a kitten. She took me in, fed me and kept me warm. She deserves loyalty. I won't leave her side, not until she wakes. My heart stopped beating and my flesh fell away. No matter, I'm staying here.
The tension eases out from the cat's skeletal form. It sits.
Go on. I'll be watching.
In the deepest black of the girl's pupils, something moves. A gossamer tendril, fleeing deeper inside her like an underwater creature retreating into a cave. Her fingers seem to grip you ever so slightly. The girl's grip tightens. A flush of color spreads across her previously bloodless features. She's grown stronger, strong enough to move, perhaps.
Wherever you take her, I hope it's a better place than this. Thank you. Take care of her. Cure her if you can. My task here is done.
The chill of the vault seems even colder for what you have just witnessed.
To lock away the problem is simply to admit failure. What we see here is intellectual defeat, the child of stupidity.
Folks locked away with demons. Demons bound by enchanted chains. There's something barbaric about it all.
The blazing blue flame seems to burn your finger the moment you touch the statue, and the hymn twines around the effigy like a fine thread. Guardian burning bright with sourceful flame, abide the sacred call, reveal the godsless hall. Winged keeper, song doth bid you break. The priest shall scry the demon's lies, the chains await their captive. From stone to dust, from stone to dust. The chains bind their captive. The lever part of the lock mechanism The great forge is black with... The great forge is black. The lever part of the lock mechanism seems to be missing. There is no prize with which... A trembling spirit wrings his hands, his eyes darting around the room. They settle on you.
What are you doing here? What do you want? You mustn't linger. You mustn't remain. One must not mean harm to do it. Please, go. My vigil is eternal. It won't cease until I'm convinced, truly convinced. Something might change for the better. For now, we remain as we must, stuck between action and inaction, watching, waiting.
His hands shake. He clears his throat.
As a priest, I had a patient. A dastardly demon held him in its grasp. The demon absorbed all his pain in exchange for his soul. I was certain we'd only diminish the demon by overwhelming my patient with pain. I planned to torture the demon until it gave up its grip over the poor fellow. I began in earnest, but his cries pierced my heart. Even if the treatment could save him, I hadn't the stomach nor the soul for it. So I lied to the others. I told them there was no helping him. I told them to seal us down here, where he could do no harm, where I could guard his prison. Better one soul damned than two. As the levers fixed, perhaps you could extract him. But you'd have to be able to contain him, defeat him once he'd been loosed. Who am I to say if you're prepared for that? I suppose the alternative is no better than trusting. Be wary. This demon knows no distance.
Ah, look at you. Pretty, pretty. Come, my, how long it's been. How very, very long it's been. Would you believe Brother Calvin locked me up in here because he said I was possessed by a demon? Just because I don't feel pain. Have you ever heard anything so superstitious?
He looks at you shrewdly, some kind of twinkling affinity sparkling in it.
I think about superstition a lot. A lot. You'd be quite amazed how much thinking you can get done in millennia of imprisonment. Oh, praise the seven, right? Praise the seven, that's all over. You are here to free me, right?
The dwarf's face becomes calm, serene even. He looks into your eyes, tranquil as a baby lamb.
Well then, just destroy the pillars. Nothing to it, for one not wrapped in chains. Come on, come over here. You're not going to walk away, are you? Are you? You're not going to walk away, are you? Are you? Come on. Come on. Come over here. You're not going to walk away, are you? Are you? Hey, come on. Don't act like I'm not here. You're not going to walk away, are you? Are you? You're not going to walk away, are you? Are you? Hey, come on. Don't act like I'm not here.
He is gone. Taken at last by the wicked spirit. I have no more reason to keep I failed him.
The demon has been defeated at last, but the fellow he possessed had to be sacrificed too.
Liberty or death? He has both now, and he's...
Poor fella. Still, better freedom than a life beholden to a demon.
You might expect the hymn winged keeper, song doth bid you break. The priest shall scry the demon's lies, the chains await their captive. From stone to dust, from stone to dust. The lever part of the lock mechanism seems to be missing. There is... A presence accosts you. You cannot... You hear its whispers. The spirit of a priest lifts his eyes to yours. When he speaks, he rasps, as if there were dust in his voice.
I watched the gate. Who goes there? I watched the gate. I watched the one who must be watched. I watched the one who should be dead but can only be chained. I watched the gate. You must leave. The one who must be chained will take yours. No. You must leave. You must not speak to it. You must not speak to the one who must be chained. It will steal your soul. Kill it if you can, but do not let it speak. I beseech you, do not let it speak. The lock will work. The gate will open. I am the key. I am the gate.
A lizard on all fours lies chained in the pit. The raw power you sense within her is barely contained by the spell that binds.
Do you know who you are, God-woken? Do you know what you seek? I am you, but greater. I am God-woken, born to be divine, all-powerful. So powerful the priests imprison me here. I will grant my powers to the God-woken who would use them for good.
Deep inside you, the word power wakens your god's desire, for power is what it wants. Desire rises to surround your heart, but its avarice is tinged with suspicion.
Not always, my friend. And not this time. Come. Release me. Untold power will... These are chains of pure source. Not even the divine, the god's rest, his tortured soul, could break them. Set me free, and I shall give you the power that you seek. Show me the goodness of your heart, God-woken, and I will share my power. Take one step closer to divinity. Set me free. Come. Give your heart to me.
The chains snake out towards you. They encircle you in a cold embrace. You wish to step towards her, and at the same time wish to step away.
I know who you are. I know what you want. And I do not care. All your power will be mine. I will eat your heart.
The pain as the source is torn from you is both agonizing and sublime, and then it is gone. When she speaks, the honey in her voice is gone. She speaks now as a demon.
Now, you die. Then I shall teach your final lesson.
I watched the gate, but the one who should be dead is dead. I'll watch the gate no more.